guys, it is Java here, and this is another in the know with Java. I know I haven't done one since probably like 3-4 months ago. It was about the aluminum and breast cancer, how you're supposed to use like natural deodorant. This is all about our high school scholar athletes, not just our scholars and not just our athletes, our scholar athletes. You know, so here we go. Something that I wish someone told me when I was entering high school is that grades matter from day one. But let me say that again. Grades matter from day one. Reason being, you have what is called a transcript. I think a lot of us, well, most of us know what a transcript is, but just in case someone who's in 8th grade currently and are transitioning or getting ready to transition into high school, you have what is called a transcript. So whatever you get, typically most high schools in the United States, you have 4 marking periods. Marking period 1, 2, 3, and 4, right? So whatever you get at the end of that marking period is going to follow you for the rest of your high school career. As you matriculate through your high school year, it's going to be in your transcript. So let's just say, for instance, me, not for instance, but for example, my first 3 years or 2 years, I'll say 2 years, I had a GPA. At one point it was like 1.9. I'm not even lying. I had to purposely go to one high school to make up a health and fitness class that I received an F in, which is unfair. I'm not even gonna get into it, but she was wrong. Hopefully she's watching this. She was wrong. And I had to hurry over to my other high school to take my regular classes. Like that was my high school, right? I don't know. It was just crazy. Like, I just wasn't focused at the time as a freshman and sophomore. I was into all of these different things. I was chasing them behind Mr. Sharps. We're gonna say Sharps. He's probably gonna watch this, so I probably shouldn't have said his name. Well, his last name anyway. But y'all don't know him, so the strangers don't know him. But anyway, that mistake cost me to not be able to accept Division I offers when I was a senior in high school. Because I did not take school seriously from day one, it haunted me. Because when it comes down to it, especially if you're looking into attending an NCAA institution, which is the governing athletic body of that institution, they have what is called a national clearinghouse. Mind you, I had no idea until I was like a junior or senior at this moment. So the national clearinghouse, I'm like, what is a national clearinghouse? I don't even know. So my junior year passed. I did pretty good. I think I got a 3.1 or 3.0 one semester, one marking period. I don't even know. Then here comes senior year. It's time for me to put in my transcript, my unofficial transcript in the system for the national clearinghouse or whatever. And I didn't qualify for Division I because there's a sliding scale. So whatever you get on your SAT, like the 2 composite scores, I think it's I haven't taken a daggone, I don't know, but whatever 2 scores that they take, they put them together. They weigh it with your GPA. So let's say you could get a 620, but if your GPA is like 4.0, you can basically go anywhere. Division I, Division II, and for Division III, I'm not sure how it is now, but you can't receive athletic scholarship funds. That's just the way it is, or was. That's just how it is. So your option, if you were seeking an athletic scholarship, is Division II and then Division I. If you were trying to attend an NCAA institution, I'll get into the other institutions later. Okay. So when it came down to it, I was like ready. I was receiving all of these like letters from Brown University. I believe that's an Ivy League school. Brown University, Temple University, Fairleigh Dickinson, Coppin State, and I had I'm talking about a whole package just waiting for me to sign on a dotted line. I think that was Coppin State. They sent me a whole package. Rutgers University, American something college. I don't know. Just a bunch. Even West Point. That's like the army school in New York. Like West Point. They wanted me as a 17-year-old or 18-year-old, however old I was. And colleges are looking for that 39-footer or close to 39-footer, so they can make them a 42-footer, collegiately. So, long story short, I didn't have the grades. I had to attend a D2 school because that's how the sliding scale equaled out for me. So I think I had an 820 put together. The 2, I don't even remember like was it the reading or I don't know what it was. the two scores, and my GPA equaled out to be like a 2 point something, like almost a 3.0. Like I think I needed like a 3.0 or something to equal it out. But that's why grades are so important. I hate when they say like your sophomore, your junior year are your most important years. They're not. Your freshman year is your most important year. Point blank. That's it. You know. Now let's get into the different governing bodies at different institutions. So often we see NCAA. We know about the NCAA, but you're not limited to those governing athletic bodies, right? Those kinds of institutions. You have NAIA, which is a different kind of governing body. The National, I have my notes here, National Association of Intercollegiate Athletics. I was even looking into that when I was searching for my school, because I just could not stay in Patterson. You know, I love my city. Patterson, you know, whoop, whoop, whatever, I love y'all. But I wasn't going to be able to grow, and I needed growth, you know, that's what I needed. And I knew that early on, like I knew that at 16, I was like, nah, I can't, this ain't my vibe, this ain't my twist, you gotta go, I gotta get out, you know, so that's exactly what I did. Sorry to digress, but moving back. To what I'm supposed to talk about. You have JUCO, which is the Junior College Association. So typically, which I wish I would have done it this way. You can attend a junior college or a community college who has an athletic program for 2 years. You graduate with your associate's degree and whatever you choose to pursue. Then you can go on to a 4-year university, and your bachelor's will say that you have graduated from that specific university, right? It won't say, oh, she attended this for 2 years and she attended this for the next 2 years. No. Once you have your associates, they cannot take that away from you. It's still signed and delivered. Move on. If you choose to move on into your next diploma, that's a great option. It saves a lot of money. And I wish I had done it. I did it that way because when I look back at it, for me, school was, I'm grateful for everything that I went through, but financially, looking back at the accumulation of loans, like it wasn't worth it, because the direction that I'm taking now is like, I didn't necessarily have to go to school. I didn't necessarily have to get my bachelor's. I didn't necessarily have to get my master's. Does it make me that more credible and make parents feel more comfortable with me? Yes. In that aspect, it was worth it, but financially, it wasn't worth it. But hey, it is what it is. I can't go back and change it. I wish I could, but whatever. But anyway, you also have, they have here the United States Collegiate Athletic Association. And they also have, this is for my Christian College Athletic Association. So you just have to search for those institutions that you're, I'm not going to say that you want to go to, but that you may be interested in, like explore your options, like different rules for different institutions and associations. So you just have to weigh your options and really do your own research and really just whatever you're comfortable with. That's what's most important. Like I had people in my ear talking about this, talking about that, talking about that, sending letters, calling. I'm like if I don't feel it in my bones, my fibula, like I ain't with it. Yeah, so that's how that went. I had something else up here. Oh, so now this is like major. Like the grades are major too, but this is so big. As a prospective athlete of any kind of institution, mainly NCAA, a prospective NCAA athlete, like an incoming freshman who hasn't committed to any school yet, you are forwarded a number of official and unofficial visits. Now I'm going to start with the unofficial. Unofficial visits are, I think you get about like 5 or 6. I don't know if the rules change, but I should know this because I'm a coach, right? But whatever. But you get a number of unofficial visits. This is where it's like a day trip. You go, you meet with the team, you guys talk, you really get a feel for the program. You may even like just watch them practice or something like that. Look at the dorms, walk, and then you leave. Like that's what an unofficial visit is. Now you get, I think it's like 3 official visits. That's when you're able to stay overnight. This is where it gets tricky because you will be, I hate to say bribe, but they will try and bribe you, and you are not allowed. You are not to take anything or receive anything from your prospective school that you may or may not be attending at the time. You just aren't allowed. I think that forfeits your amateurism or something like that. You're just not allowed to take it. If you are caught, this is what's going to happen. You'll be in trouble. They may ban you and this and that and the third. But just to avoid it, don't accept anything from them. Just say, oh, okay, thank you, but no, thank you. You know. And I know a couple people who have went on their official visits, and they've taken things or accepted gifts from different coaches or even athletes. Like some coaches will purposely have the athletes give you things as the prospective athlete to try and change or kind of shift your decision over to them. But whatever, it's like not that serious. So just be careful with that, because you do not want to mess up with your amateurism, because then it's like probably have to sit out a whole year or two, depending on how harsh they are on you. So just get it. Just but those were the 3 things that I found to be very important as a prospective athlete, because I know February is coming up. I believe that's National Signing Day. Like, what perfect time to educate the parents and educate the athletes who are making that big life-changing decision, you know? So just keep your eyes and ears open. Stay focused in the classroom, off the classroom. I said off the classroom. Out of the classroom. What's wrong with me? I cannot talk. I cannot speak. Just stay focused 24/7. Like, do not let up. Like, put your foot on the gas pedal and do not let up. Like, you have to take the classroom seriously just as much as you take the track or the court, the swimming pool, whatever your sport is. You have to take them both equally serious. Like, just take it seriously, you know. But that's all for now. Thank you for tuning into In the Know with Coach J Java, you know, from Jersey. Yeah, okay. And thank you for tuning into my Java talk. I can't say TED talk because I'm scared that they will sue me, and I ain't rich, so we can't even. Nah, can't do that. All right, peace, y'all.